What's up guys, and welcome to my setup tour. This will be a quick look at some of the equipment that I use and how it's all set up. I'll leave links in the description to places where you can find all this stuff. So without further ado, this is my setup. So this is my gaming area. Not much here. PS4, an Xbox One, a bunch of sports titles. For my TV, I have a 42-inch LG LF5600. As for headsets, I use the Turtle Beach Stealth 420X and the Elite 800. Both of these headsets are good. I just feel like the Elites could have been a bit better. I felt like they spent more time on all the bells and whistles as opposed to the actual quality of the sound. For audio, I'm using the Yamaha HS5s, and they're sitting on the JS MS70 jam stands. They deliver a flat sound that's perfect for editing audio. Next, I have the Blue Yeti mounted to the Rode PSA-1 with the Blue Radius 2 shock mount. Not much has to be said about the Yeti. Anyone that's doing any type of content creation on YouTube know that Yeti offers some of the best quality mics in this price range. And over here I have my mid-2012 15-inch MacBook Pro. It's an i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 solid state drive. I mostly only use it now if I'm traveling or if I'm just not at home. Behind that I have my Sugar Cinnamon Incense. I picked this up from Pier 1 and it smells great, and it just so happened to match my colorway. Next to it I have my Focusrite Scarlett Solo, the second generation. I basically use that to transfer sound from my computer to my monitor, so it's pretty much a sound card. And the system that I use to control it all is a late 2015 iMac Retina 5K 27-inch display. This is pretty much the maxed out version. Well, besides the RAM, I actually have 16 gigs instead of 32. Other than that, it's a workhorse. For peripherals, I'm using the Magic 2 keyboard and mouse along with a 31-inch extended gaming mouse pad. I really like this mouse pad, and it adds a bit of dimension to my setup. For storage, I used a 1TB Toshiba Cambio Slim 2. Here we have the Amazon Echo. The Echo can do a bunch of things: play music, order food, call an Uber, but for now I'm primarily using it to control my LEDs. Here's how it works. Alexa, turn on LED.
Okay.
Next to that is my Lexar Workflow HR2. It's basically a card reader. It allows you to plug multiple cards into it and download all the data at once. This definitely improves your workflow. For headphones, I'm using the Beats Solo, and they're sitting on the Omega headphone hanger. I actually don't use them that much because they tend to hurt my head when I wear them for extended periods of time. Over here I have my Phantom 3 Pro. I typically only use it when I'm working on projects for clients, but this thing is definitely fun to fly. Below that I have my controller for my Phantom and my iPad Mini 2 Retina, which is what I use as a monitor for my Phantom. For printing and proofing my photography, I use the Epson Artisan 1430. Overall, it's a pretty solid printer. Below that I have my cameras, the Nikon D500. It shoots 10 frames a second and can shoot up to 200 raw shots in a roll before the buffer fills up. Not that you'll ever need to shoot that many shots, but still, it's pretty impressive. It also shoots 4K video. Next to that is my 36.3 megapixel Nikon D810. This is pretty much my workhorse when I'm not shooting fast moving objects or video. Behind that is my Rolink wireless kit. This kit offers some really clean audio and gives me a bit of freedom to move around when I'm filming. It also syncs my audio to my video, so I don't have the headache of bothering with it after the fact. Beside that I have my lenses, Nikkor 50mm 1.8, 24-70 2.8, and a 70-200 2.8. And over here I have a Vanguard tabletop tripod, and next to that is my DJI Osmo, which is what I'm using to shoot this film. For my chair, I'm sitting on the Lexmod Pillow office chair. Usually I'd never purchase a chair online, but this chair is firm, comfortable, and it has a really good look to it. And that's my setup. If you guys could like, share, comment, and definitely subscribe, because what I'm going to be doing as I continue to design this room, I'm going to be swapping out old stuff and replacing it with new stuff, but in the process I'm actually going to be giving some of this stuff away, some old stuff and some new stuff also. And so the first item that I'll be giving away is this blue snowball mic. I'll be uploading a second video where I'll randomly select a subscriber from the comments and basically give this away. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.